In the first 2 weeks, we've always got one hand on the horn as a general rule, especially when we're loping them out for that first loping session, okay? Especially going down the road. Because in the first 2 weeks, that's when you're gonna get a lot more of that unexpected behavior where you might be loping down the dirt road and all of a sudden somebody's dog comes out and yours locks on the brakes and sucks back underneath you. If you don't have your hand on the horn, there's a pretty good chance this will happen so quickly that it'll catch you off guard. And then you end up over the horse's neck. And when you end up over his neck, up by his ears, where are your feet? Your feet are back in his flanks. And if you kick him in the flank when you're up over his ears like that, you're in a real vulnerable position. So if he wants to buck your ass off, you ain't getting back in the saddle as a general rule. But if you've got your hand on the horn and that colt goes to stop and suck back underneath you, just having your hand on the horn will typically give you enough security and balance that you still might go forward a little bit, but you can get your ass back in that saddle pretty quickly. Even when I was a very good rider, still to this day, anytime I'm loping a colt for the first 14 rides, especially that first loping session, I'm going to keep one hand on the horn, just as an insurance policy. I can't tell you how many times in my career, but I've been riding colts, and they've been going down the road, going down the arena, and all of a sudden it just stopped and splattered and sucked back and spun around. But if I wouldn't have had my hand on the horn for a little bit of balance, I would have gone straight up over his ears, because it happens like that. So don't be prideful about keeping a hand on the horn. Now, once they've been ridden for a couple of weeks, then it's not so much an important deal at that point. But those first 2 weeks of riding, don't be prideful. I'll damn well keep my hand on the horn, especially in that first loping session to get them moved out.